we know, you've come from a military background. Your parents supported your move to Iowa, but you left a salon that you owned and operated called Bettendorf, correct?
Well, I had 3 salons. I had one, first of all, I lived in the Quad Cities, so it's Davenport, Bettendorf, Rock Island, and Moline. So of those 4 cities, I had salons in 3 of them.
At what age?
Well, I didn't graduate from beauty school until I was 26.
Because you came back after your art degree, correct?
Well, I went, as soon as I got out of high school in 1985, I joined the Army. Mostly for money for college, but my father had passed away from a brain tumor when I was 15. And I just had this feeling that if I didn't leave, I would forever remain on the farm. And that just wasn't for me. And so I went to the Army, decorated veteran, I have 4 medals. I served proudly, I would never give it up.
You were given an award.
4 medals, yeah. And multiple certificates from the Department of the Army and, the Department of Defense. And it was really great for me, and it was a really wonderful experience. And then when I came back to Iowa, I had the GI Bill, and I'm working for, the ultimate degree in art education and art history. And then I had this epiphany that I did not want to teach, and I did not want to work in a museum. And so, as I do for a lot of things, I asked my brother Leon, number 12, what I should do. And he's like, you're a guy, you're creative, you need to do hair.
Really?
Because he has an ad agency, and he goes, I know how much I have to pay hair and makeup people. Do hair, you'll make a ton of money. And I'm like, in Iowa? And so 2 weeks later, I was enrolled in beauty school. And I literally have never looked back, ever. No regrets at all.
So it never dawned on you ever throughout being in the Army and being decorated as a soldier and then being in, going to college, that this is something you should do until you had a conversation with brother 12, Leon?
Yes, brother number 12.
That's so fascinating.
And the thing is sometimes you can't see what's right in front of your face. And my sister Dee, she's number 3, she was a hairdresser for 15 years, and she just got out of it. She was burnt out, and I remember asking her, I'm like, why leave? And she goes, I'm just, her exact words, she will kill me. I'm just tired of being nice to people. But it was a different time. Yeah. This was all shampoo sets. She saw the same people every week for 15 years. She didn't have that creative edge to be able to do a blowout, because that was during the transition, and so many people were reluctant to do that. So she just felt very stagnant and very almost like stuck and imprisoned in one little environment. And I completely understand it. At the time I was like, wow, she didn't want to be nice to people, and now she works in customer service. Go figure that.
But it's a different customer service.
Really.
Plus, you're not stuck with someone in a chair, like you said, 2 hours minimum.
Right, and you're in that personal space.
It's very personal. I mean, I know everyone has a very special relationship with their hairdresser, or they move on.
Correct.
You have to, and it's really hard to leave your hairdresser.
And it's hard to find one that you connect with.
It is, exactly. They might do good hair, but you don't really respect them or like them. And then that's, of course, symbiotic. Right?
But that's with anything.
Anything.
Your dentist, your doctor,
right.
Anybody who it's almost like your council of people who guide you along in your life.
Your tribe.
They're all very, like your spiritual guiders. They're
totally.
All very important in your life.
They are.
And when one doesn't gel, you need to find one that does.
How do you find balance with such a busy schedule?
It's very funny. One of my clients is Jim Brickman.
Yep.
Who is amazing with the piano. Like he has, he's known as the new romantic piano sensation, and his music is just really, really beautiful, very calming. That is definitely how I de-stress.
By playing piano.
I love, first of all, I'm learning the piano, which is challenging, but if I just need a detox, I just turn his music on, and it's so beautiful, and it takes you to a calming place, and it's almost like it clears you.